All right, welcome back to the Barbell Medicine YouTube channel or Instagram TV, wherever you're catching this. We appreciate you guys watching. This is another training vlog, number 7. We've got Baraki doing some football bar bench press, some high bar back squats. I'm doing some deadlifts, bench press, and split squats. We'll do some technique review, hopefully give you guys some training pearls. And thanks as always for tuning in. Let's get into it. So we're starting off here with Baraki doing the football bar bench, and he's using neutral grip handles. This is more similar to a close grip bench press as far as the bar path is concerned, which touches lower. There's more elbow tuck or humeral adduction add towards the middle. And so I believe that looks like 280, I think, something like that, unless there's another plate, and it's 380. It looks like 280 to me. But so we're watching it again. Technique is good. Notice the elbows come forward and bar drives back off the chest. That's the standard bench press bar path, and it's just a little exaggerated with the football bar. This is Austin doing high bar back squat. Again, notice that the knees come further forward in the high bar back squat. That allows for more vertical torso. He also does have a longer torso and shorter femurs compared to yours truly, so ours looks a little bit different. Very aesthetic looking squats, although I'm sure the internet will still troll him for not being ass to ankles. Okay, here are deadlifts. This is from Tuesday. This looks to be, I think that's 555. So this is my first set of 6. I had 4 working sets of 6 repetitions. So I'm just kind of feeling the waters out, seeing how the weights felt for today, how my performance was. So I did 500 for 6 before this, jumped to 555, and here is the second set. So I'm reasonably happy with this so far. It looks like I'm watching the logos on the plates and they don't appear to be moving, meaning that the bar is going straight up my legs. Looks like my knees are staying right where they should be. That one looked to be a hair forward, but overall I'm happy with that. Thoracic extension was good at the end of each set. This is 600, so 555 felt really good, so I was like, oh, I'll just go up to 600, do my last 3 sets here, but I did tear a callus on 555, so I decided to switch to straps. It was a small tear, so I just didn't want to make it any bigger. Okay, so I don't know why I'm setting up excessively dramatically, but anyway, it's happening. Main thing I'm looking at from a coaching standpoint here is, do I move the bar forward for a pull? That's my original sin, and so far through these first 3 it looks good. I would have liked to finish these reps a little better. That one was fine, so that's 4. That one was a little forward. Notice how the bar speed slows down and I end up a little forward to midfoot even at the top. Now I gotta think about it. Oh yeah, and I say to Leah at the end here, that was a 7, right? So I went back down to 555, did my last 2 sets of 6, but 600 for 6, that's nearing my all-time best. I think my all-time best for a set of 6 is like 615 or something like that. I know I did 635 for 5 and 672 for a triple, so anyway, I don't know if I keep PRs for 6s. Here's bench press. I'm supposed to do 4 sets of 6. This is my last warm-up. Just thought I'd show this to you guys. So when I'm doing paused bench press, that's kind of the pause that I like to see rather than getting commands during training. If I'm getting close to a meet, I'll actually do commands. And this looks fine. I'm making sure that my butt stays down on the bench so I don't see air or daylight underneath my butt, although I would film from directly from the side. And now here you can see my setup. So I grab the barbell, I do that little arch thing that helps me arch my low back, which where most of the arch comes from, and plant my shoulder blades into the bench. So I ended up doing my sets at 335, sets of 6, and I feel pretty good about these. Yep, all good there. And I was supersetting them with split squats because I was running short on time, which I don't like to do, but I did anyway. So this is my 3rd set of 6 here at 335. So again, I take my grip. It's about 2 finger widths wider than, or a finger width plus a thumb's width wider than the start where the knurling starts, which is 16.5 inches. So my pinkies are not quite on the rings. That's just my preferred bench grip. And off my chest, I'm trying to drive the bar back towards the rack. That is the preferred bar path. It is not a vertical line with the bench press, but rather a slight arc. So here, I'm looking for, do I see daylight between my tuchus and the bench? And I don't. That was okay. So I ended up doing 4 sets of 6 at 335, and now I'm doing split squats. Those are 45-pound dumbbells. I'm supposed to do 12 reps per leg. I do have a counting problem, so no guarantees. The idea here is I want forward knee travel, so I'm trying to load the knee in a quote-unquote quad dominant fashion and trying to push off my rear leg as little as possible. I don't normally do these, so that's why they look so funky. And I ended up doing 4 sets of, well, they were supposed to be 12, but you never know with me. And again, I was supersetting these because I was running short of time. But yeah, these can be useful if you don't have a belt squat or a leg press. These can be a useful addition. People say, oh, they hurt my knees. Yeah, they used to hurt my knees too until I kept doing them. You just get used to it, and then you get less afraid of what your knees are going to feel like, and then they stop hurting. And you get less vigilant, you pay less attention. So that's kind of one of those pain mechanism things that we talk about all the time. But anyway, I know we just wrapped up training for day 2 this past week. We're about to go train today, which is Thursday, and we'll get some more footage for you guys. So thanks for tuning in. We'll try to keep making this useful for you guys with form review and pointing out some stuff that we look for when we're watching our own videos. But as always, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you like the content. Check us out on Instagram, and see you guys next time.